Einstein once said that imagination is more important than knowledge, and nowhere is this more true than in energy-clearing work. Your imagination is a powerful tool for energy transformation that goes far beyond simple daydreaming or wishful thinking. Imagine your mind as a beautiful home that has been lived in for years without proper cleaning. Dust has settled in every corner, clutter has accumulated in every room, and the air feels heavy and stagnant. Just as our physical spaces require regular cleaning to remain vibrant and welcoming, our mental and energetic spaces need daily clearing to function at their highest potential. Think about how you feel when you walk into a freshly cleaned room versus one that hasn't been touched in months. The difference is palpable, isn't it? The same principle applies to your mental landscape. When we neglect our inner environment, negative thoughts accumulate like dust, old emotional wounds fester like forgotten garbage, and our mental clarity becomes as murky as stagnant water. In our modern world, we're constantly bombarded with information, stress, and negative energy from various sources. Every news headline, every difficult conversation, every moment of worry or frustration leaves an energetic residue in our mental field. This mental clutter can lead to anxiety, depression, decreased productivity, and strained relationships. We've become experts at maintaining our physical health and cleaning our physical spaces, yet we've forgotten the art of mental hygiene. Energy clearing isn't just a mystical concept reserved for spiritual seekers. It's a practical approach to mental hygiene that can transform your daily experience. Just as you wouldn't go weeks without brushing your teeth or months without washing your clothes, your mental and emotional well-being requires consistent attention and care. Through this audiobook, you'll discover a comprehensive system for daily mental detox that combines ancient wisdom with modern psychology. You'll learn practical techniques to clear negative energy, enhance mental clarity, improve emotional balance, and create a daily practice that keeps your mind sharp and your spirit light. These aren't complicated rituals requiring hours of your time. They're simple, effective practices that can be woven seamlessly into your existing routine. By the end of our journey together, you'll have a complete toolkit for maintaining optimal mental and energetic health. You'll understand how to recognize when your energy needs clearing, how to create the ideal environment for this work, and how to use breathing, writing, and movement as powerful tools for transformation. Chapter 1. Understanding your mental energy field. Have you ever walked into a room and immediately felt uncomfortable, even though nothing visibly seemed wrong? Or perhaps you've experienced the opposite, entering a space that felt instantly welcoming and peaceful. What you were sensing was the energetic field of that environment, shaped by the thoughts, emotions, and experiences of everyone who had been there. You carry this same type of energetic field within and around you. Every thought, emotion, and experience creates an energetic imprint in your mental field. Understanding this invisible yet powerful aspect of your being is the first step toward conscious energy management. Modern neuroscience confirms what ancient traditions have long understood. Our thoughts create measurable changes in our brain chemistry and electromagnetic field. When you think a negative thought, your brain releases stress hormones like cortisol and adrenaline. These chemicals don't just disappear, they accumulate in your system, creating what we might call energetic debris. Consider how a single worry can spiral into hours of anxiety. That initial concerned thought creates a chemical reaction, which influences your next thought, which creates more chemicals, building into a self-perpetuating cycle. This is how negative thoughts create energetic blockages. They become patterns etched into your neural pathways, making it easier for your brain to default to worry, fear, or negativity. The good news is that positive thoughts work the same way. When you consciously choose uplifting thoughts, your brain releases beneficial neurochemicals like serotonin and dopamine. These create their own positive feedback loops, making optimism and joy increasingly natural. Your physical body offers clear signals when your mental energy needs clearing. You might notice persistent fatigue that sleep doesn't cure, unexplained tension in your shoulders or jaw, or a restless feeling that makes it difficult to sit still. These physical symptoms often reflect energetic congestion in your mental field. Emotionally, blocked energy manifests as mood swings, irritability over small things, or feeling overwhelmed by normal daily tasks. You might find yourself reacting more strongly than usual to situations that wouldn't typically bother you. This heightened reactivity often indicates that your energetic cup is already full, leaving no room to process new experiences gracefully. Mentally, energy blockages appear as brain fog, difficulty concentrating, or repetitive thought patterns that seem impossible to break. You might notice your mind spinning in circles, replaying the same concerns without reaching any resolution. This mental looping is like a computer with too many programs running simultaneously. Everything slows down and becomes inefficient. The connection between physical and mental energy states runs deeper than most people realize. When your mental energy is clear, your physical body feels lighter, more flexible, and more resilient. Conversely, when your mental field is congested, your physical body often mirrors this with stiffness, pain, or chronic fatigue. Think of your energy system as a flowing river. When the water runs clear and moves freely, it can carry away debris and maintain its natural purity. When obstacles block the flow, stagnant pools form where algae and bacteria can multiply. Your mental energy works similarly. When it flows freely, it naturally clears away emotional and mental toxins. When it becomes blocked, negativity accumulates and multiplies. Now that you understand the foundation of mental energy, let's explore how to recognize when it's time for a thorough clearing. Chapter 2. Recognizing energy drain signals. Sarah, a busy marketing executive, couldn't understand why she felt exhausted every evening despite having a job she enjoyed. She ate well, exercised regularly, and got adequate sleep, yet she felt like she was running on empty. It wasn't until she began paying attention to her energy patterns that she realized the constant stream of demanding emails, back-to-back meetings, and office politics were systematically draining her mental and emotional reserves. Your body and mind constantly communicate when energy clearing is needed. Learning to recognize these signals allows you to address imbalances before they become overwhelming. Think of these signs as your internal early warning system, designed to help you maintain optimal energetic health. Physical symptoms of energy congestion often appear first. You might wake up feeling tired despite adequate sleep, experience unexplained headaches, or notice persistent muscle tension that massage or stretching doesn't fully resolve. Your digestive system might become sluggish, or you could develop recurring minor illnesses as your immune system struggles under the burden of processed stress. Pay attention to changes in your sleep patterns. Energy blockages often manifest as difficulty falling asleep because your mind won't quiet down, or frequent waking during the night with racing thoughts. Some people experience the opposite, sleeping excessively yet never feeling rested, as if their sleep isn't actually restorative. Your appetite might shift dramatically when energy clearing is needed. Some people lose interest in food entirely, while others crave comfort foods high in sugar or fat. These changes often reflect your body's attempt to cope with energetic imbalances through physical means. Emotional indicators provide another layer of information about your energetic state. You might find yourself feeling irritable over small things that normally wouldn't bother you. Traffic that usually doesn't faze you suddenly feels infuriating. A coworker's innocent comment triggers an unexpectedly strong reaction. This heightened emotional reactivity often signals that your energetic boundaries have become compromised. Sadness or melancholy without obvious cause can indicate accumulated emotional residue that needs clearing. You might feel weighed down by others' problems, as if you're carrying emotional burdens that aren't actually yours. This happens when our natural energetic boundaries become permeable, allowing us to unconsciously absorb the emotional states of people around us. Feeling overwhelmed by normally manageable tasks is another red flag. When your energy is clear, you can handle multiple responsibilities with relative ease. When it's congested, even simple decisions feel monumentally difficult. You might find yourself procrastinating on important tasks or feeling paralyzed by options that would typically be straightforward choices. Mental signs of energy blockages include brain fog that makes concentration difficult, even on tasks you usually enjoy. Your memory might become unreliable, causing you to forget appointments, names, or important details. Decision-making becomes laborious, and you might find yourself changing your mind repeatedly about relatively simple choices. Negative thought loops represent one of the most common mental symptoms of energetic congestion. Your mind might replay the same worries, regrets, or fears repeatedly without reaching any resolution. These circular thought patterns consume tremendous mental energy while producing no useful outcomes. Environmental clues can also signal energy stagnation in your living or working spaces. You might notice that certain rooms in your home feel heavy or uncomfortable, even when they're clean and organized. Plants might struggle to thrive in specific areas, or you might feel reluctant to spend time in spaces where you previously felt comfortable. Technology can amplify these environmental signals. If you find yourself feeling drained after spending time on social media or watching the news, your energy field is responding to the digital environment you're consuming. The constant stimulation and often negative content of modern media can create energetic overload, just as surely as a chaotic physical environment. Watch for changes in your relationship dynamics. When your energy needs clearing, you might find yourself attracted to drama or conflict, unconsciously seeking stimulation to break through the stagnation. Alternatively, you might withdraw from social connections entirely, feeling too depleted to engage authentically with others. Your creative expression often reflects your energetic state. If activities you normally enjoy, like cooking, gardening, writing, or playing music, suddenly feel flat or uninteresting, this can indicate energetic blockages that are dampening your natural enthusiasm and inspiration. Once you can identify these signals, the next step is establishing a strong foundation for your daily clearing practice. Chapter 3. Creating your sacred clearing space. Ancient temples were built with specific intentions to create environments that naturally elevated consciousness and facilitated spiritual practice. While you don't need a temple for effective energy clearing, the principle remains the same. Your environment profoundly influences your mental state, and creating a dedicated space for energy clearing amplifies the effectiveness of your practice while signaling to your subconscious mind that this work is important. Your clearing space doesn't need to be large or elaborate. A corner of your bedroom, a spot in your living room, or even a section of your desk can become sacred when approached with intention. The key is consistency. Using the same space repeatedly creates energetic momentum that makes your practice more powerful over time. Start by choosing a location where you won't be interrupted. This might mean finding a quiet corner away from high-traffic areas of your home, or it could involve using your space at specific times when others are less likely to disturb you. The physical boundaries of your space matter less than the energetic boundaries you create through consistent use and clear intention. Natural light enhances any clearing practice, so positioning your space near a window can be beneficial. If natural light isn't available, choose lighting that feels warm and inviting rather than harsh or clinical. Candles can create a particularly powerful ambience, as the flickering flame naturally draws your attention inward, while symbolizing transformation and purification. Consider the elements you include in your space. A small plant can represent growth and renewal, while also improving air quality and adding life force energy to your environment. Crystals, if you're drawn to them, can serve as focal points for intention setting. Clear quartz is particularly versatile for energy clearing work, while amethyst can enhance mental clarity and spiritual connection. The scents in your space can profoundly influence your practice. Essential oils like lavender promote relaxation and emotional release, while peppermint can enhance mental clarity and focus. Eucalyptus helps clear respiratory congestion while also supporting energetic cleansing. You might diffuse oils, burn incense, or simply keep a small bottle of your chosen scent nearby to enhance your practice. Sound plays a crucial role in energy clearing. Soft instrumental music can help quiet mental chatter and create a conducive atmosphere for inner work. Nature sound like flowing water or birdsong can be particularly soothing. Some people prefer complete silence, while others benefit from the subtle background of a fan or air purifier, which provides consistent white noise that masks distracting sounds. Create physical comfort in your space. A comfortable cushion or chair that supports good posture will help you maintain focus during your practice. Keep a soft blanket nearby in case you become cool during meditation or relaxation exercises. Having tissues available acknowledges that emotional release often accompanies energy clearing work. Organize your space to minimize distractions. This means removing or turning off electronic devices, clearing away clutter, and ensuring that everything you need for your practice is easily accessible. Consider keeping a small basket or container with your clearing tools, perhaps a journal, essential oils, crystals, or other items that support your practice. The psychological impact of having a designated sacred space shouldn't be underestimated. When you step into this area, your mind automatically begins shifting into a more receptive state. This conditioning effect becomes stronger over time, eventually allowing you to access deeper states of clarity and peace more quickly. Remember that your clearing space is ultimately about creating the conditions for inner transformation. While external elements can support this process, the real work happens within your own consciousness. Your space should reflect your personal preferences and feel authentically yours rather than copying someone else's idea of what a spiritual space should look like. For those with limited space or privacy, portable clearing practices become essential. You can create a traveling version of your sacred space using a small cloth or scarf that you lay out wherever you need to practice. Pack a few drops of essential oil in a small container, or carry a special stone or piece of jewelry that serves as your anchor for clearing work. The office environment presents unique challenges and opportunities for energy clearing. A small plant on your desk, a meaningful photo, or even a specific screensaver can serve as visual reminders to pause and clear your energy throughout the workday. The key is subtlety, creating elements that support your practice without drawing unwanted attention or questions from colleagues. With your space prepared, let's begin with the most fundamental tool for mental detox. Chapter 4, The Power of Conscious Breathing. Right now, as you listen to these words, you're breathing approximately 12 to 20 times per minute without conscious effort. This automatic process that sustains your life also holds the key to transforming your mental and energetic state. Breath is the bridge between your conscious and unconscious mind, and through specific breathing techniques, you can immediately shift your energetic state and clear mental congestion. Most people breathe shallowly, using only the upper portion of their lungs. This shallow breathing patterns often mirror our stressed mental states, quick, anxious, and insufficient for optimal functioning. When you're worried, angry, or overwhelmed, notice how your breathing becomes rapid and confined to your chest. This physiological response actually perpetuates the emotional state, creating a cycle where shallow breathing reinforces stress, which causes more shallow breathing. Deep, conscious breathing activates your parasympathetic nervous system, the body's natural relaxation response. Within minutes of shifting your breathing pattern, you can measurably reduce stress hormones, lower blood pressure, and create space for mental clarity to emerge. This isn't mystical theory. It's documented physiology that you can verify through your own experience. The 4-7-8 technique offers immediate relief from mental agitation and provides a foundation for deeper clearing work. Begin by exhaling completely through your mouth, making a soft whooshing sound. Close your mouth and inhale quietly through your nose for a count of 4. Hold your breath for 7 counts, then exhale completely through your mouth for 8 counts, again making that soft whooshing sound. This specific ratio, for counts in 7 held, 8 out, creates a powerful shift in your nervous system. The extended exhale activates your vagus nerve, which signals your brain to shift into a calm, receptive state. The held breath allows oxygen to fully circulate while giving your mind a focal point that interrupts anxious thought patterns. Practice this technique 3 times in succession, no more, especially when you're beginning. The 4-7-8 breath is remarkably powerful, and too much too soon can create lightheadedness. As you become more comfortable with the practice, you can use it whenever you notice stress building, before important conversations, or as a transition between different activities throughout your day. Box breathing provides sustained focus and emotional balance through its symmetrical pattern. Inhale for 4 counts, hold for 4, exhale for 4, and hold empty for 4. This creates a square or box pattern that gives your mind a simple structure to follow while promoting deep relaxation and mental clarity. Unlike the 4-7-8 technique, box breathing can be practiced for longer periods, anywhere from 5 to 20 minutes depending on your comfort level and available time. Many people find this technique particularly useful during work breaks, as it quickly clears mental fog and restores concentration without requiring any special equipment or drawing attention from others. Breath visualization adds another dimension to your clearing practice by combining the physiological benefits of conscious breathing with the power of directed intention. As you inhale, imagine drawing in pure, golden light that fills every cell of your body with healing energy. As you exhale, visualize releasing gray, heavy energy that represents stress, worry, or any emotions you're ready to let go of. This visualization doesn't require perfect mental imagery. Some people see vivid colors and detailed pictures, while others simply sense or feel the energy movement. Trust whatever experience arises naturally for you. The key is maintaining the intention to breathe in what serves you while breathing out whatever you're ready to release. You can customize breath visualization for specific situations. If you're dealing with anger, imagine breathing in cool, blue light while exhaling red, hot energy. For sadness, you might breathe in warm, yellow sunlight while releasing dark, heavy clouds. For anxiety, try breathing in steady, green forest energy while exhaling scattered, chaotic static. Breathwork serves as an ideal foundation for other clearing practices because it's always available to you. You can't forget to bring your breath with you, and you don't need any special tools or perfect conditions to benefit from conscious breathing. Whether you have 30 seconds or 30 minutes, breathwork can help shift your energy and create space for clarity to emerge. The beauty of breathwork lies in its immediate accessibility and measurable results. Within minutes of beginning conscious breathing practice, you'll likely notice physical relaxation, mental calm, and emotional balance. These aren't placebo effects. They're the natural result of working with your body's built-in mechanisms for self-regulation and healing. As your breath becomes your anchor, we can now explore how to release the thoughts and emotions that no longer serve you. Chapter 5. Journaling for Mental Release. Maria discovered the power of journaling during one of the most stressful periods of her career. Facing a difficult project deadline while navigating complex family dynamics, she found her mind racing with worries, solutions, and emotions that seemed to multiply whenever she tried to think through them logically. A friend suggested she try writing down her thoughts before bed, just to get them out of her head. Within a week, Maria noticed that the simple act of transferring her internal chaos onto paper created space for clarity and peace she hadn't experienced in months. Writing is a powerful tool for mental detox that allows you to externalize internal chaos, gain clarity on confusing situations, and release emotional charge from difficult experiences. When thoughts and emotions swirl endlessly in your mind, they gain power through repetition and the mysterious quality of remaining unexamined. The moment you write them down, you transform these internal experiences into external objects that you can observe evaluate, and consciously choose to keep or release. Stream of consciousness writing offers the most direct path to mental release through its complete lack of censorship or editing. Set a timer for 10 to 20 minutes, pick up a pen or open a document, and begin writing whatever comes to mind. Don't worry about grammar, spelling, coherence, or whether your thoughts make sense. The goal is to create an unfiltered channel between your inner experience and the page. Write about whatever is bothering you, exciting you, confusing you, or simply present in your awareness. If you don't know what to write about not knowing what to write about. If the same thought keeps repeating, write it down every time it appears. Sometimes our minds need to express the same concern multiple times before they're willing to let it go. This practice works because it engages a different part of your brain than thinking does. When you write by hand, you activate motor cortex regions that don't engage during purely mental activity. This physical component of writing helps process emotions and experiences more completely than thinking alone can accomplish. Many people worry that stream of consciousness writing might make them feel worse by focusing on negative thoughts and emotions. In practice, the opposite usually occurs. Negative thoughts gain power partly through their hidden, unexamined quality. When you shine the light of consciousness on them by writing them down, they often lose much of their emotional charge and begin to feel more manageable. After completing a stream of consciousness session, you might choose to tear up or burn the pages as a symbolic act of release. This physical destruction can be surprisingly powerful, representing your conscious choice to let go of whatever you've written about. Alternatively, you might keep your writing to review later, often discovering insights and patterns that weren't apparent while you were writing. Structured journaling prompts can help you focus your clearing work on specific areas that need attention. Try writing responses to questions like, what am I ready to release from this day? What emotions am I carrying that don't belong to me? What would I like to forgive myself for? Or what am I grateful for in this moment? These prompts work by directing your attention towards specific aspects of your experience that might benefit from conscious examination. Rather than hoping insights will emerge randomly, you're actively seeking understanding and resolution in areas where you sense energy blockages or emotional congestion. The practice of writing letters you'll never send can be particularly powerful for processing difficult relationships and unresolved conflicts. Write to someone who has hurt you, expressing everything you wish you could say without worrying about their reaction or the consequences of your honesty. Write to younger versions of yourself with compassion and understanding. Write to deceased relatives, sharing updates about your life, and expressing feelings you never had the chance to communicate. These unsent letters serve multiple purposes. They allow you to express emotions that might be inappropriate or impossible to share directly with their intended recipients. They help you gain clarity about your own feelings and needs in challenging relationships. They provide a safe space to practice vulnerable communication without the risk of judgment or rejection. After writing these letters, you might choose to keep them, burn them ceremonially, or bury them in your garden as a way of returning the emotional energy to the earth. The key is treating the writing process itself as the primary goal rather than focusing on what to do with the finished product. Gratitude journaling represents a different approach to energy clearing. Rather than releasing negative emotions, you're actively cultivating positive ones. Research shows that regularly writing about things you appreciate creates measurable changes in brain chemistry and overall well-being. Gratitude practice doesn't require ignoring life's challenges. Instead, it helps balance your perspective by ensuring that positive experiences receive adequate attention in your mental landscape. Try writing 3 things you're grateful for each evening, but challenge yourself to go beyond surface-level appreciation. Instead of simply listing family, health, job, explore specific moments or aspects that touched you during the day. Perhaps you appreciated the way sunlight streamed through your kitchen window during morning coffee, or the patience a store clerk showed when you couldn't find your credit card. This specificity matters because it trains your attention to notice positive details throughout your day. Over time, This practice literally rewires your brain to more readily recognize and appreciate good experiences as they happen, rather than only noticing them in retrospect. While journaling helps clear mental clutter, movement helps us release energy that's stuck in the body. Chapter 6. Movement as Medicine. Watch a young child who's been sitting quietly for too long, and you'll witness something remarkable. The moment they're allowed to move, they don't just walk. They skip, jump, spin, and dance with an instinctive understanding that their body needs to discharge built-up energy. Somewhere along the way to adulthood, most of us forget this fundamental truth. Physical movement is one of the most effective ways to clear stagnant energy and boost mental clarity. When you're feeling stuck mentally or emotionally, the solution often lies not in thinking your way through the problem, but in moving your way through it. Exercise naturally detoxifies both body and mind through multiple mechanisms that work simultaneously to restore balance and clarity. During physical activity, your body releases endorphins, natural mood elevators that create feelings of well-being and optimism. But the benefits go deeper than temporary mood enhancement. Movement increases circulation, helping your lymphatic system flush toxins from your tissues while delivering fresh oxygen and nutrients to your brain. This physical cleansing directly supports mental clarity and emotional balance. You don't need an intense workout to experience these benefits. Simple shoulder rolls can release tension you've been carrying from yesterday's stressful meeting. Gentle neck stretches help discharge anxiety that's literally been giving you a pain in the neck. Even basic arm circles can shift stuck energy and create space for new perspectives to emerge. Try this right now. Stand up and shake your hands vigorously for 30 seconds, as if you're trying to fling water off them. Notice how this simple movement immediately changes your energy. This technique, borrowed from trauma therapy practices, helps discharge nervous system activation that can keep you feeling wired or overwhelmed. For immediate energy clearing, try the 5-minute energy shake. Start by bouncing gently on the balls of your feet, letting your whole body jiggle loosely. Add arm movements, shoulder rolls, and gentle twisting motions. There's no right or wrong way to do this. Simply let your body move however feels natural. This spontaneous movement helps release physical tension while creating mental space for clarity to emerge. Dance offers a particularly powerful form of emotional release because it combines movement with creative expression. You don't need to be a good dancer or even dance to music. Sometimes the most healing movement happens in complete silence, letting your body express emotions that words can't capture. Sadness might move like slow, flowing water. Anger might need sharp, decisive gestures. Joy naturally bubbles up in bouncing, expansive movements. Walking meditation bridges the gap between movement and mindfulness, offering mental clarity and emotional grounding simultaneously. Unlike regular walking where your mind might wander freely, walking meditation involves paying attention to each step, each breath, and the sensations of your body moving through space. Begin walking at a slower pace than usual, feeling your feet connect with the ground. Notice how your weight shifts from heel to toe with each step. Pay attention to the rhythm of your breathing as it naturally synchronizes with your movement. When your mind starts planning or worrying, gently return your attention to the physical sensations of walking. This practice is particularly effective for processing difficult emotions or gaining clarity on complex decisions. The rhythmic nature of walking helps regulate your nervous system, while the gentle, repetitive movement allows your subconscious mind to work through problems without the pressure of forced thinking. As we learn to move energy through our bodies, we can also harness the power of focused intention. Chapter 7. Visualization and Energy Clearing Meditation. Einstein once said that imagination is more important than knowledge, and nowhere is this more true than in energy clearing work. Your imagination is a powerful tool for energy transformation that goes far beyond simple daydreaming or wishful thinking. Through guided visualization and meditation, you can consciously direct healing energy and clear blockages throughout your system. Modern neuroscience reveals that your brain processes imagined experiences almost identically to real ones. When you visualize healing light filling your body, your nervous system responds as if this experience is actually happening. This isn't metaphorical. It's measurable brain activity that creates real physiological changes. The basic white light clearing visualization provides a foundation technique that you can use daily or whenever you feel energetically congested. Sit comfortably with your eyes closed and imagine a brilliant white light above your head, like a small sun radiating pure, healing energy. See this light slowly descending through the top of your head, filling your brain with clarity and peace. Let the light continue moving down through your neck and shoulders, dissolving any tension or stress encounters. Watch it flow through your arms and chest, brightening and clearing as it moves. Feel the light filling your stomach and lower back, releasing any emotional heaviness you've been carrying. Allow it to move through your hips and legs, grounding you while clearing away any stagnant energy. Finally, see the light extending beyond your physical body, creating a protective cocoon of clear, bright energy around you. Rest in this visualization for several minutes, allowing the light to continue its clearing work while you simply receive its benefits. This technique works because it combines relaxation, focused attention, and positive intention in a way that naturally shifts your energetic state. The more vividly you can imagine the experience, the more powerful its effects. But don't worry if your visualizations aren't perfectly clear. Some people see detailed images, while others simply sense or feel the energy movement. Chakra clearing and balancing meditation works with the traditional energy centers recognized in many healing systems. Whether or not you believe in chakras as literal energy centers, this practice provides a systematic way to scan your body for areas of tension or congestion while directing healing attention to each region. Start at the base of your spine and imagine a red light spinning slowly, representing grounding and stability. Move up to your lower abdomen, visualizing an orange light that supports creativity and emotional flow. Continue to your solar plexus with a yellow light for personal power and confidence. At your heart center, see green light radiating love and compassion. Your throat holds blue light for clear communication. Between your eyebrows, indigo light enhances intuition and insight. Finally, at the crown of your head, violet light connects you to higher wisdom and spiritual understanding. Spend a minute or two with each energy center, imagining its color becoming brighter and more vibrant as blockages dissolve and energy begins flowing freely. This systematic approach ensures that you're addressing your entire energetic system rather than focusing only on obvious problem areas. Working with protective energy shields becomes essential when you're regularly clearing your energy, as increased sensitivity often accompanies increased clarity. Imagine surrounding yourself with a bubble of golden light that allows positive energy to flow freely while filtering out negativity and unwanted influences. This protective visualization isn't about building walls or becoming defensive. Instead, it's like installing a high-quality air filter that lets fresh air circulate while keeping out pollutants. You remain open to genuine connection and positive experiences while maintaining healthy boundaries against energy drains. Color and imagery can be customized for specific energy clearing needs. Blue light works particularly well for cooling anger or inflammation. Green supports healing and heart-centered emotions. Purple enhances spiritual connection and intuition. Gold provides protection and strengthens your overall energy field. Trust your intuition about which colors feel most supportive for your current needs. While internal practices form the core of energy clearing, external tools can greatly enhance your practice. Chapter 8: Tools and Techniques for Energy Cleansing. Throughout history, every culture has developed tools and techniques for energetic purification, from Native American smudging ceremonies to Japanese forest bathing practices. These external methods work in harmony with your internal practices, providing tangible support for the invisible work of energy clearing. Water has been recognized as a purifying element across virtually all spiritual traditions, and for good reason. Salt baths offer one of the most accessible and effective methods for energetic cleansing. When you dissolve sea salt or Epsom salt in warm bath water, you create a solution that helps draw toxins from your body while the warm water relaxes tense muscles and calms your nervous system. Add 2 cups of salt to a warm bath and soak for at least 20 minutes, allowing your body to release whatever it's ready to let go of. As you soak, set the intention to release any energy that doesn't belong to you or no longer serves your highest good. Many people report feeling significantly lighter and clearer after these baths, as if they've literally soaked away energetic residue. If you don't have access to a bathtub, foot soaks provide similar benefits. Fill a basin with warm water and salt, then soak your feet while reading, meditating, or simply relaxing. Your feet contain numerous nerve endings and energy points, making them particularly effective for whole body clearing through this localized treatment. Running water in nature offers even more powerful cleansing opportunities. Standing in a stream, swimming in the ocean, or even taking a shower with conscious intention can help wash away energetic congestion. The key is approaching these activities with awareness and purpose rather than treating them as merely physical cleaning. Crystals and stones have been used for healing and protection for thousands of years, and modern research suggests they may indeed affect electromagnetic fields in measurable ways. Whether you approach crystals from a scientific or spiritual perspective, many people find them helpful tools for focusing intention and creating energetic shifts. Clear quartz acts like an amplifier for whatever intention you bring to it, making it versatile for any type of energy clearing work. Amethyst supports mental clarity and spiritual connection. Black tourmaline helps absorb negative energy. Rose quartz promotes self-love and emotional healing. The key is choosing stones that feel right to you rather than trying to memorize complex crystal correspondences. You can carry small stones in your pocket, place them around your clearing space, or simply hold them during meditation. Some people create crystal grids by arranging stones in geometric patterns, while others prefer keeping it simple with a single stone that appeals to them. Smudging with sage, Palo Santo, or other sacred herbs provides both aromatic and symbolic clearing benefits. The smoke from burning herbs has antimicrobial properties that can actually purify the air, while the ritual act of smudging creates a clear intention to cleanse your space energetically. Light your chosen herb and let it burn for a moment before blowing out the flame, leaving the herb smoldering and producing smoke. Wave the smoke around your body, starting at your feet and moving upward, or move through your living space with the intention of clearing stagnant energy. Always ensure proper ventilation and fire safety when working with burning herbs. If you're sensitive to smoke or live in a space where burning isn't practical, you can achieve similar effects with essential oil sprays or diffusers. Sage, cedar, and frankincense oils carry many of the same energetic properties as their burn counterparts. Sound healing with bells, singing bowls, or carefully chosen music can shift energy through vibration rather than chemical means. Different frequencies affect your nervous system in predictable ways. Lower tones tend to be grounding and calming, while higher tones can be energizing and uplifting. Tibetan singing bowls produce complex harmonics that many people find deeply relaxing and clearing. Simple chimes or bells can be used to mark the beginning and end of clearing practices, helping your mind transition into and out of meditative states. Even playing recorded music specifically designed for healing and relaxation can support your energy clearing work. These tools enhance your practice, but the most important element is consistency in your daily routine. Chapter 9. Building your daily energy clearing routine. The difference between people who occasionally feel clear and balanced and those who maintain consistent energetic well-being lies not in the techniques they use, but in the consistency with which they use them. A well-designed daily routine ensures that you're proactively managing your energetic state rather than reactively dealing with overwhelm when it becomes unbearable. Your morning routine sets the energetic tone for your entire day. Instead of immediately checking your phone or rushing into your daily tasks, create a buffer of intentional practices that help you start from a clear, centered place. This might be as simple as 5 minutes of conscious breathing while still in bed, or it could involve a longer practice that includes stretching, meditation, and intention setting. Consider beginning each day by asking yourself, what do I need to release from yesterday? And what energy do I want to cultivate today? These questions help you consciously clear any residual emotional charge from the previous day while setting positive intentions for the hours ahead. A brief body scan works well as a morning practice. Starting at the top of your head, slowly move your attention through each part of your body, noticing areas of tension, comfort, or neutrality. When you find tension, breathe into that area with the intention of softening and releasing. This practice helps you start the day with awareness of your physical and energetic state. Midday check-ins become crucial for maintaining clarity throughout busy days. Set reminders on your phone or computer to pause every few hours and assess your energy level. Are you feeling drained, overwhelmed, or scattered? These moments of awareness allow you to make small adjustments before energy imbalances become major problems. Quick clearing techniques for busy schedules include the 30-second energy shake, 3 conscious breaths with intention to release stress, or simply washing your hands while visualizing the water carrying away any negative energy you've absorbed. These micro-practices take almost no time, but can significantly impact your overall well-being. If you work in an office environment, try taking brief walks outside during breaks, even if it's just around the building. Fresh air and natural light provide immediate energetic support, while the movement helps discharge accumulated stress from sitting and focusing. Evening rituals create closure for your day while preparing your system for restorative sleep. This is the time to consciously release any stress, worry, or negative interactions you've experienced. Many people find it helpful to visualize their day as a movie they're watching, acknowledging what happened without getting reabsorbed into the emotional content. A simple evening practice might involve writing 3 things you're grateful for from the day, followed by 3 things you're ready to release. End by setting an intention for peaceful, restorative sleep that allows your body and mind to naturally clear and rebalance overnight. Salt baths work particularly well as evening practices, as the warm water and minerals support natural detoxification, while the quiet time allows your mind to process the day's experiences. If baths aren't practical, try a foot soak while reading or listening to calming music. Weekly and monthly deeper clearing practices help address accumulated stress that daily practices might not fully resolve. Schedule longer periods for activities like nature walks, extended meditation sessions, or thorough space clearing in your home. These deeper practices work like seasonal cleaning for your energetic system. Consider keeping a simple energy journal where you track your daily practices and notice patterns in your energy levels, mood, and overall well-being. This awareness helps you identify which techniques are most effective for your unique needs and circumstances. As you establish a routine, you'll discover that energy clearing extends beyond personal practice. Chapter 10. Protecting and maintaining your energy field. Once you've invested time and effort in clearing your energy, maintaining that clarity requires ongoing awareness and protective practices. Learning to shield yourself from negative influences while remaining open to positive connections is an essential life skill that becomes increasingly important as your sensitivity increases. Setting energetic boundaries with difficult people doesn't mean becoming defensive or cutting yourself off from human connection. Instead, it involves maintaining your center while interacting with others, regardless of their emotional state or behavior. Think of it like wearing a raincoat in a storm. You can still go outside and engage with the world while protecting yourself from getting soaked. Before entering situations where you expect to encounter challenging people or negative energy, take a moment to visualize yourself surrounded by a protective bubble of light. Set the intention that you'll remain centered and clear while allowing others to have their own experiences without absorbing their emotional states. During difficult conversations, pay attention to your breathing and keep your feet firmly planted on the ground. This helps you stay anchored in your own energy rather than getting pulled into someone else's drama or reactivity. If you notice yourself becoming agitated or drained, excuse yourself briefly to use the bathroom, where you can take a few conscious breaths and reset your energy. Clearing energy after challenging interactions prevents negative experiences from lingering in your system for hours or days. Immediately following difficult encounters, find a private space and shake your hands vigorously as if flinging off water. This simple action helps discharge any energy you might have absorbed from the interaction. Follow the hand shaking with conscious breathing, imagining that you're breathing out any residual stress or negativity while breathing in fresh, clear energy. You might also visualize yourself standing under a waterfall of white light that washes away anything that doesn't belong to you. Recognizing and avoiding energy drains in your environment requires developing sensitivity to subtle cues that indicate energetic congestion or negativity. Spaces that feel heavy, oppressive, or uncomfortable often contain stagnant energy that can affect your own state. When possible, spend time in environments that feel uplifting and supportive. If you must spend time in energetically challenging environments, minimize their impact by maintaining your clearing practices and limiting your exposure when possible. Some people find it helpful to carry a small piece of black tourmaline or another protective stone as a physical reminder to maintain their energetic boundaries. Practices for maintaining clarity in stressful situations become essential skills for navigating modern life without constant energetic overwhelm. When you feel stress building, return to your breath as your primary tool for staying centered. 3 conscious breaths can shift your nervous system from reactive to responsive mode. Use transitional moments throughout your day as opportunities for micro-clearing practices. Washing your hands can become a ritual for releasing whatever energy you've absorbed. Walking through doorways can serve as reminders to check in with your energetic state and make adjustments as needed. Remember that protecting your energy isn't about building impermeable walls around yourself. The goal is maintaining healthy permeability, staying open to love, joy, and positive connection while filtering out negativity that doesn't serve your highest good. Energy clearing is not a luxury reserved for those with abundant free time or special spiritual inclinations. It's an essential practice for mental health and emotional well-being in our modern world. Just as you wouldn't expect your physical body to stay healthy without regular cleaning, exercise, and nourishment, your mental and energetic body requires consistent care and attention. You now have a complete toolkit that includes breathing techniques for immediate stress relief, journaling practices for emotional release, movement exercises for physical and mental integration, visualization methods for conscious energy direction, and protective strategies for maintaining your clarity in challenging environments. The beauty of these practices lies not in their complexity, but in their simplicity and accessibility. You don't need special equipment, extensive training, or perfect conditions to begin experiencing their benefits. Your breath is always with you. Your body can move in healing ways anywhere. Your imagination is a powerful tool that no external circumstances can take away. Start with just 5 minutes each morning. Choose one technique that resonates with you and practice it consistently for 1 week. Notice the subtle shifts in your energy, mood, and mental clarity. Pay attention to how you respond to stress, how well you sleep, and how you feel in your relationships. These small changes compound over time, creating significant improvements in your overall quality of life. Gradually add more practices as they become natural parts of your daily rhythm. Some days you might need vigorous movement to discharge built-up stress. Other days, gentle breathing and visualization might be exactly what serves you best. Trust your intuition about what your system needs in each moment. Remember, this is not about perfection. It's about progress. Your mental energy is constantly changing in response to your experiences, relationships, and environment. Your clearing practice should be flexible enough to meet your needs in each moment, rather than becoming another source of pressure or self-judgment. Be patient with yourself as you develop these new habits. Change takes time, and some days will feel easier than others. Celebrate small victories along the way. Notice when you handle a stressful situation with more grace than usual. Appreciate moments of unexpected clarity or peace. Acknowledge when you successfully maintain your energy during challenging interactions. The ripple effects of consistent energy clearing extend far beyond your personal well-being. As you become more centered and clear, you naturally contribute positive energy to every situation you enter. Your family, friends, and colleagues benefit from your increased presence and emotional stability. You become a force for healing and balance in a world that desperately needs more of both. If this audiobook has provided value for your mental and emotional well-being, please subscribe to Audiobooks Library for more transformative content delivered directly to your feed. Your support helps us continue creating resources that make powerful healing techniques accessible to everyone. Until then, may your energy be clear, your mind be peaceful, and your spirit be bright. Remember that every moment offers a fresh opportunity to choose clarity over confusion, peace over chaos, and love over fear. The tools are in your hands. Now it's time to use them.